It's time for high school football, presented by Sarshone Auto Group on Q92 and the Q92 Sports Network. The best Stark County football is heard right here all season long. Whether you're in a car, at home, or on the go, the action is live on Q92 and streaming on the Q92 Facebook page, X, and our YouTube channel. Now, let's take you live to the stadium and our broadcast team for tonight's kickoff on Q92 and the Q92 Sports Network.
Here they go! Touchdown!
Well, good evening and welcome to high school football brought to you by the Sarshone Auto Group. This is the RG Drag pregame show. Learn, earn, and succeed with RG Drag. And we are coming to you live from Bob Cummings Field on the campus of Glenoak High School for tonight's contest featuring the 1-0 Massillon Tigers and the 0-1 Glenoak Golden Eagles. Well, Ryan, we got a fun one tonight. It should be a packed house we're expecting. And two teams that put up lots of yards last week and yet different ends of the scoreboard. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, like you said, it's going to be a great game tonight. We got Massillon finally on the road. How many times has that happened here? Hardly ever. I'm looking forward to a great game. Lot of yards, like you said, offensively, but from both teams. I'm just looking for a great back-and-forth action.
For this Massillon team, last week they were at home and they hosted a perennial powerhouse, the Glenville Tarblooders, and they pulled away with the 31-18 victory. But the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story. Lots of yards for that Massillon offense. Turnovers, penalties, and missed opportunities didn't get them into the end zone as much as they would like, but they pulled off the win against a very good Glenville team. On the other side of the field, the Glenoak Golden Eagles, they were down in Dover last week. Coach Dennison down in his old stomping grounds in Tuscarawas County against an old foe, and again put up lots of offense, but couldn't find the end zone nearly as much as they would like to, and they fell at the hands of the Tornadoes 36-21. For this Massillon team, many in the state say it's one of the best teams, if not the best team in the state on paper. Division I recruits everywhere you look, including commits to Oregon, Michigan State, Ohio State, Miami of Ohio, to name some, Boston College. You could just go through that lineup. And Coach Moore, in his 12th season for the Massillon Tigers, he has the state championship, the playoffs year in and year out. And again, for Glenoak, Coach Matt Dennison, in his first season on the sidelines, this is his home opener as the new head coach of the Glenoak Golden Eagles, although he is a seasoned veteran after 20-plus years at New Philadelphia and the last 5 seasons at Canton South. So tonight we have the Massillon Tigers and the Glenoak Golden Eagles. We're going to take a break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll take a peek at the games across the county, as well as catch up with Glenoak head coach Matt Dennison. We'll be back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
Looking for a grooming salon that puts your pet's safety first? Suddy Buddies Grooming is a co-op pet grooming salon in Massillon, located behind Margarita's Mexican Grill. We provide compassionate grooming for dogs, cats, and some exotic pets. The services include full-service grooming, bathing, nail trimming, and breed-specific styling. Book your appointment today at suddybuddies.co. Suddy Buddies Grooming, where happy pets come first. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for their monthly breed discounts.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit massillonmuseum.org.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Glenoak High School as we get closer and closer to tonight's opening kickoff. Before we get going here at Bob Cummings Field, we're going to take a break and go around the county as we preview the 7 games tonight on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Here they go. Touchdown. Blue Streak Stadium in Hartville, the Lake Blue Streaks will take on Youngstown High School with a kickoff at 7 o'clock coming up on Q92. A week ago, the Blue Streaks got by a pretty good Paynesville Riverside team by the score of 20-12. Meanwhile, Youngstown High School, the merger of Youngstown East and Youngstown Cheney, knocked off Boardman in their season opener. So we'll see what the Spartans bring to the table tonight as the Blue Streaks look to get off to a quick 2-0 start here in 2026. Join myself, Brian Beatty, and Allie Carnegie tonight from Hartville as the Blue Streaks take on the Boardman Spartans. Sam Berkwin for Q92.
A couple of 1-0 teams will meet at Canal Fulton this week as Marlington visits Northwest. Cole Bates recovered 2 fumbles and scored a defensive touchdown as Marlington opened with a 31-6 win at Warrensville Heights. Tyler Klein and Jacob Rose scored rushing touchdowns for the Dukes, who went 3-7 last season. Northwest also opened with a win, shutting down Alliance 16-0. Seniors Connor Stevenson and Jacob Garber scored the touchdowns for the Young Indians, with Stevenson scoring on a recovered lateral in the end zone and Garber on a 4-yard run. Northwest away home again this week on the new turf at Dr. Martin Smilik Stadium as they host Marlington. We'll have all the action tonight. I'm Clint Scroggs for the Q92 Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. It's week 2 of the 2026 Ohio High School football season, brought to you by the Sarshone Auto Group. I'm Jay Wilhelm with Q92 Sports, and I'm here live at Robert Fife Stadium in Jackson Township as the Jackson Polar Bears have their home opener against Hudson. The Explorers opened the season on the road last week, defeating Austintown Fitch by a score of 24-19. The Polar Bears also opened their season on the road as they went to Chardon last Thursday and came away with a big opening week victory, 34-13. Head coach Jay Rohr and his squad are looking to start the season 2-0 in front of their home crowd here tonight. Kickoff is currently scheduled for 7 p.m. Myself and Steve Gilbert will be on the call, and you can tune in at Q92radiosports.com and on the Q92 YouTube channel. This is Jay Wilhelm, Q92 Sports.
Christian Bigglesworth here live from the University of Mount Union, the home of the Alliance Aviators, where tonight they'll be hosting the 0-1 Worcester Generals in a battle of teams looking for their first win of the season in week 2. The Worcester Generals opened the season with a 14-7 close loss to the Orrville Red Riders, a game where Worcester kind of shot themselves in the foot with 3 turnovers and 13 penalties. Alliance was also marred by procedure penalties last week, and they're still looking to find the end zone for the first time this season with new quarterback Caden Sanders. It should be a good one in Alliance between the Generals and the Aviators. On AM 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com, and the Q92 YouTube channel. From the University of Mount Union, I'm Christian Bigglesworth for Q92 Sports.
Hi everyone, it's Mike Voorhees, and tonight I am live from Green Memorial Stadium in Uniontown, Ohio for the Week 2 matchup between the 1-0 Talmadge Blue Devils and the 0-1 Green Bulldogs. Talmadge is riding high into tonight after a dominant 21-0 shutout against Akron Ellett in their opener. Led by head coach Mike Hay, the revitalized Blue Devils are looking to build momentum as they transition to the Metro Athletic Conference this season. For the Bulldogs, they will look to bounce back after a tough 42-13 season-opening road loss to Indian Valley. Head coach Mark Geis will focus on shoring up the defense after giving up a total of 523 yards to the Braves. You can hear us on the Q92 Sports YouTube channel or at Q92Radiosports.com. Former Suburban League foes Green and Talmadge do battle tonight. For Q92 Sports, I'm Mike Voorhees.
Tonight from Malvern, the Hornets take on the McDonald Blue Devils on Q92Radiosports.com and streaming live on the Q92 Sports YouTube page. Both McDonald and Malvern entered tonight with a 1-0 record. McDonald is coming off a dominant 44-0 victory over Valley Christian, while Malvern picked up a win over Trinity 24-20 a week ago. Tonight should be a great early season test for Malvern as they look to improve their 7-5 record from last season, while McDonald looks to build on a 13-1 season that ended with a deep playoff run. Join myself and Robert Coleman tonight at 7 o'clock for kickoff. For Q92 Sports, I'm Ryan Bevere.
Here they go! Touchdown!
At the Homestead of Hartville, assisted living is about more than care. It's about living well. Residents enjoy personalized support, meaningful connections, and a community that feels like family. Rooms are available now. Schedule a tour today by calling 330-877-7700 or visit gentlebrook.org. The Homestead of Hartville, where life is enriched every day.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings. 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me? Order your Fantasy Football League Draft Party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Giannino's.com.
Looking for a grooming salon that puts your pet's safety first? Suddy Buddies Grooming is a co-op pet grooming salon in Massillon, located behind Margarita's Mexican Grill. We provide compassionate grooming for dogs, cats, and some exotic pets. The services include full-service grooming, bathing, nail trimming, and breed-specific styling. Book your appointment today at suddybuddies.co. Suddy Buddies Grooming, where happy pets come first. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for their monthly breed discounts.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bob Cummings Field here at Glenoak High School. A couple minutes ago, Ryan got to sit down with Glenoak head coach Matt Dennison, who look forward to tonight's game.
We are joined by Matt Dennison, the head coach of your Glenoak Eagles. Coach, week one. Not what you guys wanted to expect, but what you guys improve on during the week.
Well, we got to get better in our consistency. That's what you look at every statistical category, but the scoreboard, and we dominated all the stats but one, and the one that we didn't dominate was important because we weren't consistent. And we got to develop more consistency offensively. We got to get the ball in the red zone, score in the red zone. We got to eliminate stupid penalties. And defensively, we can't give up so many explosives. We give up a lot of explosive plays now. They had a quarterback that's as good as any quarterback we'll go against, and that was good for us to see. But we've got to, we got to clean up a lot of things. And we're going to get there. It was, we had only had 2 really chances to evaluate our kids, and that was the first real true evaluation of our kids because with the new coaching staff we really hadn't seen them play live. So we learned. We got a lot better this week. It's been a great week of practice, and our kids are getting better each and every day.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings. 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me?
Order your Fantasy Football League Draft Party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Gianninos.com.
Welcome back to Bob Cummings Field. It's time for the Glenoak Golden Eagles and the Massillon Tigers. Glenoak will line it up to kick in their green tops, black pants, white numbers, white helmets. And the kick is off, and it'll be recovered by Deontay Malone. He'll get up to the 18-yard line where he's chopped down, and we'll see the Massillon offense. First tonight, Massillon in the white jerseys with the black numbers and orange piping. They got the orange pants on and the white helmets. And Ryan, as we see the Massillon offense, what do you expect to see from this Massillon offense here tonight?
You know, a lot of their pregame was a lot of throwing, but I also know that, like Coach that Matt Morrison was saying, that they run the power I here, and they can run the ball.
Yeah, they'll run power, pass is what he said. And we didn't get to all of his pregame interview. He gave us lots of good stuff here. So it'll be Rasmus Haynes in the shotgun with Braden Feaster in the backfield and Xavier Owens. And this will go to Xavier Owens, and he will get up to the 21-yard line. So it'll be at a gain of 2. And he is chopped down by number 45, Drew Delp. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for this Massillon offense. Up front, they go Marcus Gardner, 6'3" senior. James Gastuis, a 6'1" freshman. Davion Floyd, the 6'2" senior captain, is the center. Landon Barnhart, the senior 6'2", is the right guard. And Micah Walker, the 6'7", 330 junior, is the right tackle. We'll see Haynes. He's going to drop back, looking for a guy, and he's going to get his check down. That's going to go to 84, who's Deshaun Williams, and he's going to make a guy miss and carry the tackle. The tackler is going to get carried to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Massillon first down.
You know, coming out right now with that pass heavy right now to open the game up.
Big nose tackle Chris McDaniel's in there on the stop. And Haynes had all sorts of time. He was looking for Malone down deep, and he couldn't find him, so the check down went to Deshaun Williams, and it's a gain of 8 and a first down. This is a handoff to Owens on the left side. He's going to get to the 35, to the 40. He's going to get up to the 42-yard line, and it's going to be a gain of 12 for Xavier Owens, and that's enough for a Tiger first down.
And Xavier Owens bouncing out nice. That's why Michigan State and the Big Ten are looking at him.
Michigan State commits 1,600 yards in his career, 1,600 yards and 21 touchdowns last season. And last week, 184 yards on 26 carries, 2 touchdowns. He went 45 and 47 on his longest runs there. 22, Landon Hose is in motion, and this is going to be out to Geo Jackson, and he's going to get across midfield to the 40, 5-yard line of the Eagles, and that's going to be another Tiger first down.
Gio Jackson is another D1 recruit as he's heading to Miami of Ohio.
That might be the theme of the night.
All these recruits.
All of the skill position players for the Massillon Tigers are talented and are looking to play at the next level. They're going to get back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Rasmus Haynes, 6'4", 185 junior, looks to the sideline, gets the check. This is a handoff to Xavier Owens. He's going to go right behind the center, and he's going to get down to the 42-yard line where he'll be chopped down. Gain of 3 there on first down.
You know, Xavier Owens is a great size running back, 225, 5'11", pounding that rock, won't stop his feet, doing everything he should.
Chopped down there by number 11, Brady Sanders. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Massillon offense. Haynes in the shotgun, and he's going to drop back to pass. Look in, and he's got Williams again over the middle. He's got it to 35, down to the 30-yard line, and once again it'll be another Massillon first down.
Yes, Massillon offense is just cutting his defense up with this passing game, leaving guys wide open for a couple of yards here and there. It's going to equal up, and it's not going to be good for the Glenoak defense.
There's been no pressure on the quarterback so far. We mentioned that front line for the Tigers. So Haynes is going to go into the pistol now. Going to walk up to the line, make a check, and he's going to take the snap, hand it off to Owens. He's going to go left side, right off the tackle. He's going to get to the outside to the 28, down to the 25-yard line, and it's going to be a gain of 5 for Xavier Owens.
You know, it's one of those rules for high school football is you got one of the fastest guys on the edge. Just have him bounce out and pass the defense, and he should be good to score.
Second and 5 for the Tigers. And it's going to be a handoff to the motion man, who is number 12, George Rivera. And it was not full at all. It's going to be Drew Delp amongst many others in the backfield there. Ramel Duncan, and they're going to chop him down. That's going to be a loss of 2 for the Tigers, and it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 26-yard line.
Yeah, all the Massillon right now getting their calls from the sideline here.
Massillon looks every bit like a mid-level college program with their sideline set up with the boards they're calling things in. So here's Haynes in the shotgun. He's going to look to the left. He's going to swing it out to Xavier Owens, and it's going to be incomplete. Owens pointing to the sun. He was looking into the sun on that one, and they lost it. And it's a good thing for the Eagles because he had lots of room on the outside there, and he had the big left tackle, Marcus Gardner, leading the way. But as it stands, it's an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 4th down, and Massillon's going to go right up to the line of scrimmage. Now, Rasmus Haynes is the punter, but here at the 26, I think they're going to go for it. And hard snap, and they got 76 jumped off sides. Hard count there from Rasmus Haynes. Got it, and Greg Pace, the junior D lineman, jumped off. Now that's not a first down. It'll be 4th and 1 now from the 21-yard line. And so now we'll see what the Tiger offense does.
I look for that power eye to come and play. Was Owens pounding right down the middle there.
I think they're going to go right on the right side here behind Barnhart and Walker. They got Xavier Owens back in the I formation, and that's who it goes to, and he goes right to that right side. He cuts to the left, and the Glenoak defense was there, but I think he's going to have forward progress. And yes, they're going to signal first down. He got just enough, but it will be enough for the Tiger first down.
He literally got a football nose out of that. But like you said, it was good for a first down. The Tigers are moving the chains, getting everything ready to rock and roll.
And we'll see 20 in the backfield. That's Gary Yeager, one of the many talented weapons for the Tigers. And a hard count again. And Glenoak jumped off sides, but they're going to get back set. So power formation here for the Tigers. One guy down to the right, one guy up top. It's going to be a handoff to Yeager. He's going to go to the left side. He's going to make a man miss. He gets down to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown. Now a penalty flag comes flying out, And I think it's going to come back. It looked like they're going to get Devontae Malone on a hold. And that, as it stands right now, is a gain of 16 and a touchdown. And it is going to be a hold on the Massillon offense. And that's going to wipe the touchdown off the board, and that ball's coming back.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those hard things is when you're trying to make a block, you just got to watch where you put your hands because they're going to call it if you extend too far out.
They're going to get 21, Gio Jackson Sr. on that holding penalty, and he had him, but as Yeager cut it up on the inside, got the hands outstretched, and the back judge threw the flag. So now it's going to be 1st and 8 from the 18-yard line. And in motion, here goes Haynes. He's going to roll to the right, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to take off to the 15, to the 13-yard line. He'll step out of bounds. They'll give him to the 12. That's a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Massillon offense.
Yeah, you know Haynes, what a great size that is for a quarterback. 6'4", 185 pounds. That kid can sling the ball, and he has the wheels to extend plays, just like you just did there.
Great job by Patterson and Saunders there on the back end of the Glenoak defense, locking down the Massillon receivers. They had nowhere to go with the football. So now we got Jackson up top for the Tigers. Riviera down underneath. This is going to go to Xavier Owens. Handoff, he cuts 10, 5, and the pile's going to drive him back to the 10-yard line, but they're going to give him forward progress to the 5, and that's enough for a Massillon first down.
Yeah, he was trying to spin and juke that defense out, but a pile of Golden Eagles piled him up and got him right there.
Delp, Hill, Elmore, and Moore were in there for the Glenoak defense. And so now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Massillon's going to have Riviera down top, Jackson up on the far side. Owens is in the backfield with Haynes. They look over to the sideline. 5 seconds on the play clock, and this is going to go to Owens to the right side. He's going to cut back and into the end zone for the Massillon touchdown.
There's no laundry on the field. Looks like the touchdown's going to stand.
And with 6:29 left to play here in the first quarter, it's the Massillon Tigers 6, the Glenoak Golden Eagles nothing.
You know, what a great job. What a great job from that Massillon offense. Almost wasted 6 minutes in the first quarter to score a touchdown.
Great sustained drive. So here goes Herrera, the place kicker. It is up, and not only is it through, it's into the bleachers and through the stadium. And just like that, 6:29 left to play here in the first quarter. It's the Massillon Tigers 7, the Glenoak Golden Eagles nothing. We'll be right back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
This is head coach Nate Moore for the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bob Cummings Field. It's Massillon Tigers 7, Glenoak nothing. And here is the kickoff for the Tigers, and it's going to go through the end zone. And so our first look at the Glenoak offense, we'll have them at the 20-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagle offense. And we'll get our first look at Jamel Hall, the 6', 190 sophomore a week ago, 15 of 23 for 281 yards and 2 touchdowns in the air, and 5 rushes for 37 yards and a score on the ground.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing number 1, Evan Chrisley out here. When you can label a kid as just athlete on the field, you know that's going to be a special kid for your team.
For sure. So Hall is going to be in the shotgun. He's got Snell next to him. It's going to be a handoff to Snell. He's going to elude a tackler and get up to the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. Gain of 4 on first down there. Nice run by Leland Snell, the junior.
Yeah, Leland Snell, the junior.
Senior. Leland Snell, the junior, is a senior. That's not confusing at all.
He's 5'7", 185 pounds. A solid brick down there.
We mentioned their offense got lots going last week. He had 21 rushes for 130 yards. Plenty of yards from this Glenoak offense. But let's see what we got here. The official, I think there's going to be a uniform violation. They're going to make one of the Golden Eagles get off onto the sideline for a minute. And so Kellen Walker, the junior, will check on number 12. He'll go to the far side.
Yeah, they're making that receiver come off the field with the knee pads not covering the knees.
Yeah.
The officials are very strict on that.
Chrissy is in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Snell, and he's got nowhere to go, and it's going to be a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Eagle offense.
Yeah, that receiver coming off the field here, you can tell that handoff was a little confusion down there. They didn't know what was going on, if they had to check the play or not.
So in comes the play from Hall. He runs over to the sideline, gets it to the huddle. And there is lots of confusion so far on this Glenoak offense about where people are supposed to line up. With all of that being said, it's 3rd and 9, 5:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Chrissy's in motion again, and it's going to be a false start on the right side of the Eagle offensive line.
It looks like number 62 is going to get hit with that.
They go Anderson, Jake Anderson, Kingston Carr, Anthony McDaniels, Keegan Elmore, and Nathan Eckert are the starting 5 up front for the Eagles. Saunders, Chrissy, Snell, Delp, Saunders, and Patterson are the backs and receivers, and Jamel Hall is under center, directing the Eagle offense. So it'll be 3rd and 13, under 5 minutes left to play. Chrissy's going to go in motion. Hall's going to pump, fake, and fire it over the right, and the pass is going to be complete. And that's going to go to Tamarion Patterson.
And got a late flag there.
He's going to come in. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And as you mentioned, a penalty flag comes in. And we'll see what this one is. I think it's going to be, well, I've seen a couple signals, so we'll see. I won't speculate.
Yeah, Nate Moore is huddling up with all the officials over there, trying to figure out what the call is actually going to be and if it is actually the penalty or not.
I think they're going to get a illegal tackle here based on the initial call. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be on the offense. It's going to be an illegal blindside block. So the reason they were talking to Coach Moore is he wants to decline that because as it stands, it'll be 4th and 4 from the Glenoak 25-yard line. And so instead of taking the penalty, he'll keep the down and the result, and that will send back the punter.
Yeah, what a great decision that is. You know, getting the ball already on your side of the 50 for your second drive.
I didn't see the number on the punter, but back to return is Malone. And the punt is going to be, I don't think it was blocked, but it's a low line drive. It's going to be a nice roll for Glenoak. It landed at their 40, and it's going to roll all the way to the Tiger 43-yard line. Yeah, so when it's all said and done, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that snap came bobbling out and high from the kicker, and he had a bobble to try to get it off.
So we'll take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a grooming salon that puts your pet's safety first? Suddy Buddies Grooming is a co-op pet grooming salon in Massillon, located behind Margarita's Mexican Grill. We provide compassionate grooming for dogs, cats, and some exotic pets. The services include full-service grooming, bathing, nail trimming, and breed-specific styling. Book your appointment today at suddybuddies.co. Suddy Buddies Grooming, where happy pets come first. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for their monthly breed discounts.
Welcome back to Glenoak. And the handoff is going to go to Gary Yeager. He's going to get to the 45, to cross the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and he's going to drag a guy down to the 37-yard line. A good run there on first down by number 20, Gary Yeager, for the Massillon offense.
Yeah, tackled by a group of Golden Eagle defenders right there.
And that is a gain of 22 for Yeager. 3:52 left to play here in the first quarter. Massillon offense back out for their second drive. Here's Haynes, and they're going to get a formation penalty here on Massillon.
Glenoak defense is out in a 52-man front. Five down linemen, 2 in the back, 2 in the box.
And they're going to get encroachment on that fifth guy there. I think it was 17, Pete Tyler. Going to be offsides. Well, no, it had to have been offsides on the receiver there, because they moved him back 5 yards. He just pointed the wrong way. So it'll be offsides on the Massillon offense. That'll make it 1st and 15. The ball is at the 42-yard line of Glenoak. Haynes in the shotgun. Owens to his left. Or excuse me, Yeager to his left. It's going to go to Yeager. He's going to cut it up to the 40, 35, 33. And he'll get that penalty and then some back. And that'll make it 2nd and 8 from the Glenoak 37-yard line.
Yeah, Yeager's doing a great job right now running that ball, maintaining the offense, and pushing forward with running that rock.
Down to the 32, I should say. Must be nice. Yeager is really their 4th back on their depth chart, and he has been explosive we've seen so far. We haven't even seen Braden Feaster, the Oregon commit. And they got a couple other guys, and this is going to go to Yeager again, this time on the left side, and the Glenoak defense was waiting for him, and they're going to chop him down at the 29-yard line. And that's going to bring up another 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and short for the Massillon offense.
Yeah, this Massillon offense has had the ball with 2:30 left right now, probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah, Glenoak, a quick possession there.
Quick 3 and out, probably a minute.
All right, so Haynes will be in kind of a pistol formation. Owens is behind him. Riviera down, and he's looking for Williams, and the tight end's got it. And the cut at the 20 gets down to the 14-yard line, and that's enough for a Massillon first down.
Yeah, Williams is 6'3", 185 pounds, a junior. This Massillon team led by a lot of juniors and sophomores.
They are.
Which is a great thing for a coach's standpoint.
They are young and they are talented. And there's weapons all over the place. We haven't even mentioned Devontae Malone on offense, the OSU commit. It's been Williams primarily in the pass game. This is going to go to Xavier Owens, the fake. It's going to go to the right side to Riviera. He's going to sidestep and get out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And that's a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Down at the 5-yard line.
You know, as we talk about Malone a little bit here, the Ohio State commit, he's not even out there on the field yet.
No. And the Massillon offense hasn't missed him. They've been rolling right down the field. So here we go. We got Geo Jackson up top, Riviera down here at the bottom of the sideline. Landon Hose, the tight end. And it's going to go to Xavier Owens. He's going to go on the right side. He's going to cut, and he's going to walk into the end zone for the Massillon touchdown.
Yeah, you know, Owens out here again. Michigan State doing a great job as once he gets to the line of scrimmage, bouncing out, trying to find that hole. When he can't find it, holds the rock, cuts another way, walks right into the end zone for the Massillon offense. he's doing a great job leading this team downfield.
Well, it helps when you can go on the right side of that field. You got a 6'3", 250-pound right guard in Landon Bernhardt, and the 6'7", 330 right tackle Michael Walker. And that doesn't include the great blocking on that play by George Riviera. And when it's all said and done, it's a Massillon touchdown. And it's 13-0 with 1:34 left to play here in the first quarter. It'll be Mateo Herrera, and Xavier Owens will be the holder. Scored on the touchdown, now he gets to hold it. Good snap, good kick. And it is 14-0. We will take a break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Tired of rising gas prices and the cost of vehicle maintenance? Let SARTA do the driving for you. Whether you're heading to work, school, shopping, or a doctor's appointment, SARTA offers safe, reliable, and affordable transportation throughout Stark County. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride while we handle the road. Plus, with convenient routes and easy trip planning, getting where you need to go has never been easier. Ride smart, ride SARTA. Visit SARTAonline.com and get moving today.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings. 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me?
Order your Fantasy Football League draft party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Gianninos.com.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Glenoak High School, and Herrera is going to kick it off for Massillon, and it's going to go into the end zone, and once again it'll be a touchback. And we'll get our second look at the Glenoak offense, trailing 14-0 here late in the first quarter.
Yeah, we'll see a second look at Jamal Hall. As you said, the Glenoak offense coming back out. First time they were out, it was 2 passes, a run up the middle, and then a couple incompletes and a couple penalties and a punt away.
Couple scores for you. Northwest 10, Marlington 7, Hudson 7, Jackson 7, Louisville 7, Ursuline 0, Green 7, Talmadge 0, Worcester 7, Alliance 0. Back here, 14-0. Hall is going to hand it off to Snell. He's going to go to the left side, and there's just not much there. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. 2nd and 10 for the Glenoak offense. We've seen this Glenoak offense. They just haven't been able to get much going, and you would expect to see maybe here some sort of screen or quick game going to try to get this Massillon D-line has just been living in the backfield and getting good pressure.
Yeah, you know, it's week 2 with the new Hall offense. Brian Campbell coming in from Sandy Valley.
And this one's going to go to Hall. And that aforementioned Massillon D-line is waiting for him. Maxmeyer, Feaster, and Feaster are there to chop him down. And that'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 11. As we approach the end of the first quarter, they are going to have to snap it here. It'll be 3rd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, Feaster coming through that line pretty easily there. Coming unprotected.
Hall's come in from the sideline. Glenoak's got 2 guys to the right. Saunders is in motion. And now I think they're going to get a timeout. They just weren't getting the personnel set. And with 1 second remaining on the game clock, we will take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Rodney Newtrundle with Home Appliance Company in Massillon, Ohio. For 3 generations, our family has had the privilege of serving families throughout our community. And because of your support, we're honored to be voted among the top 3 in the 2026 Community Choice Awards. That recognition means the world to us because it comes from our neighbors. If you're shopping for new appliance, replacing one that's worn out, or simply looking for honest advice, we'd love to help. Stop by Home Appliance Company in Massillon, Ohio, and see why local families have trusted us for generations.
Looking for a grooming salon that puts your pet's safety first? Suddy Buddies Grooming is a co-op pet grooming salon in Massillon, located behind Margarita's Mexican Grill. We provide compassionate grooming for dogs, cats, and some exotic pets. The services include full-service grooming, bathing, nail trimming, and breed-specific styling. Book your appointment today at suddybuddies.co. Suddy Buddies Grooming, where happy pets come first. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for their monthly breed discounts.
Welcome back to Glenoak High School. They put 2 more seconds back on the clock, so 3 seconds here in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Glenoak offense. And Hall's back to pass, looking for a guy, and it's going to be knocked down. Pass broken up by number 3, Sebastian Harper. And that's going to leave the Glenoak offense with another 3 and out. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So after 1 here in Canton, Glenoak 0, Massillon 14. We'll be right back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
Welcome back. It'll be 4th and 11 for the Glenoak offense. Punt team is on. Officials needed to reset the ball there. Here goes much better snap. He's going to get the punt off. It is a end over end, and it's going to be fair caught by Deontay Malone at the 47-yard line of the Eagles. So Massillon will start with a short field here as we see the 3rd offensive trip for Massillon here today.
Yeah, this is Massillon's 3rd time being on offense so far this half. Score 14-0. 3rd time also getting the ball past the 50-yard line. Oh, playing with short yardage all night long.
Yeah,
here.
It's been a short field. So here comes the Massillon offense. Rasmus Haynes and company with the 14-0 lead, 11:54 left to play. Here goes to Xavier Owens. He's on the right side. He's got nowhere to go. He cuts back, and he runs into his own guy, and is going to be brought down at the 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1. He ran about 10 yards to get 1.
Yeah, number 11 is going to get credit for the tackle there. Braden Saunders, a junior, 6'4". 248.
He was really tackled by Marcus Gardner, his left tackle. But they got to give it to somebody, so it's going to go to 11. Brandon Saunders. So here's Haynes in the shotgun. And this is going to be 19, 19 is Joe Pierce Jr. Or was that 18? It was 18. Braden Feaster.
Braden Feaster.
He was out of there so quick we couldn't even see the number. So Feaster gets up to the 35, to the 30, down at the 26-yard line. That's a first down for the Tiger offense.
Braden Feaster is that Oregon commit. Did his commit live on ESPN there on the Pat McAfee show.
Yep. Riviera down at the bottom here. Jackson up top. And this is going to be a handoff to Feaster. He's going to go left side, makes the guy miss to the 20, keeps his feet down to the 15 and to the 14-yard line. And we can see what the hype is all about. The 6'3", 240 senior, he has 1,100 yards and 17 touchdowns while he was at Hoban. A transfer. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Massillon offense.
Yeah, Massillon doing a great job running the ball, taking control of the clock, but also just playing their game, sticking to the game plan of running the ball and being who they are.
They tried to go quick there, and you see Coach Moore, he recognized they were in illegal formation, and so the sideline gets the timeout so they avoid the penalty. So we got a timeout here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network, and we will be right back.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
Back here at Glenoak, and Haynes is going to swing it out. And they flick to Braden Feaster, and he's going to get to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone for the Massillon touchdown. And it is a 14-yard touchdown scamper by Braden Feaster, and Massillon is pouring it on. It is 20-0 here with 10:23 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, all three of their touchdowns had been by the run game. 2 by Owens, now 1 by Feaster.
Herrera to kick, and kicking on the other side of the field didn't make a difference. He powers it through, and with 10:23 left to play, it is Massillon 21, Glenoak nothing, and we'll take another break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
And that's the end of the first half. The score, your financial stress 50, your wallet 0, and your checking account requesting some second half adjustments.
Great teams make adjustments and come back stronger. If you're in need of a new financial partner, it's time to make a change too. At CSE Federal Credit Union, we're here to help you win with your finances. Whether you're working on paying down debt, building savings, or planning for what's ahead, our team's ready to help you make your next play. Kick off your financial future at CSE Federal Credit Union and work with a team that delivers banking that means more.
Tired of rising gas prices and the cost of vehicle maintenance? Let SARTA do the driving for you. Whether you're heading to work, school, shopping, or a doctor's appointment, SARTA offers safe, reliable, and affordable transportation throughout Stark County. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride while we handle the road. Plus, with convenient routes and easy trip planning, getting where you need to go has never been easier. Ride smart, ride SARTA. Visit SARTAonline.com and get moving today.
Welcome back to Bob Cummings Field. It's Massillon 21, Glenoak nothing. Herrera is going to kick it off for the Tigers, and this one's going to be returned. It's going to be at the 6-yard line. He's going to get up to the 21, and I believe that was 28. A cuts. Nice return there. So the 22-yard line is where we'll see the third drive for the Glenoak offense, who is yet to get anything going here with this very talented Massillon defense.
Yeah, okay, like you said, started out rough. That first drive was kind of back and forth, trying to get that nitty-gritty down. Second drive didn't go nowhere, 3 and out. Now they're back out, and let's see what they can do.
It's going to be tough sledding. There's nothing going between the tackles for Glenoak, but the strength of this Massillon defense is on the outside, so either way it's going to be tough. But here's Hall. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's got to get rid of it. He's hit as he's thrown, and the pass is going to be broken up by Braylon Gamble, and Glenoak's just fortunate that that ball falls to the turf. Hall was drilled as he threw it, and the pass was intended for Saunders, and he was hit as he was trying to catch it, and when it was said and done, Braylon Gamble knocked it down to the turf. 2nd and 10 for the Glenoak offense.
Yeah, believe it or not, Braden Gamble is another D1 commit going to Boston.
Can't believe it. A future ACC Boston College player. So here's the handoff to Snell, and again, nowhere to go. And Braden Feaster was waiting for him, and threw him down. And he's going to get a gain of, well, we'll give him 2, generous. So 3rd and 8 for the Glenoak offense. Ryan, what are you going to do here? Trying to get something, some sign of life for your offense.
You know, with the Glenoak offense here, I would try to go with the quick outs, the little pitches. Obviously, your offensive lineman is not strong enough to stop the defense. So you got to do something quick with your offense here.
So Hall's in the shotgun. He's going to roll to the left, look back to the right. Quick game is going to go to Snell. Snell to the 30 and up to the 34-yard line, and that's going to be enough for Glenoak. First down. Good call there, Ryan. They went quick game. He faked left, threw back to the right.
Yeah, that's how you're going to get Massillon right now. Right now your five offensive linemen right now aren't able to get pushed past the defense back into the box like you want. So now you want to go play fast. You want to play to your core guys.
Patterson and Bernice Sanders checks in. Evan Chrissy comes out. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Glenoak offense at the 34-yard line. 9:07 left to play in the second quarter. This is going to go to Snell, fake to, and it's going to be the keeper by Hall, and he's going to fall ahead up to the 37-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, that little keeper right there was nice. That little fake to Snell, keeping the ball. The only thing is on that transition is you want to be a little quicker because he did have a lot of green right there.
Yeah, I think the running back, he faked me out, held on to the fake a little too long there. Fortunate that the ball didn't hit the turf, but Joe Crater was able to make up and bring Hall down, but after a gain of 4, so it'll be 2nd and 6. This is going to go to Snell, and he's going to be hit immediately. And he makes a guy, he carries the tackler, I should say, up to the 43-yard line. So after it was all said and done, pretty good run there for Leland Snell after being hit. And there is an eagle down. It's 52, Keegan Elmore. He's going to get up.
Looks like he was just tying his shoes there.
Okay. So 3rd and 1 for the Glenoak offense, trying to stay on the field here and have some sort of sustained drive to give that defense a breather. Massillon has controlled the line of scrimmage. They've controlled the time of possession, and obviously they're controlling the scoreboard. And so here is Jamel Hall. He's going to go under center, and it's going to be to delay a game. Back judge throws the official. The back judge throws the flag. Coach Dennison is not happy with his offense there. A huge penalty. It was 3rd and 1. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you know, we mentioned that it's Matt Dennison's first year here down at Glenoak. Also, bringing Brian Campbell in. Getting all these new guys in, a new coaching staff with all these players mixture on week 2, you're going to see stuff like this. They're trying to get their groups of who can call what play, how fast they get the plays in. Something hopefully they can work on through the season.
Well, the officials are also early in the season here. So after they called the delay of game, the other official came in and said, wait a minute, Glenoak got a timeout. So they're not going to give them the penalty. They will take a timeout away, so Glenoak now has 2 remaining.
Yeah, sometimes these officials get a bad rep, but we also got to think that for the most time, they're not practicing all summer on how to throw a flag and stuff like that, like the coaches get to practice with their teams.
We knew it was going to be a nice atmosphere, and we are pretty much at capacity here at Bob Cummings Field. Stands are pretty full. Lots of orange and black we're looking at on the other side, but the Glenoak stands are pretty much full as well. So here we go, big 3rd and 1. Hall will be under center. He's going to have the big bruising back behind him, and he's going to fall forward, and depending on the official, it depends where they're going to spot it. One has it at the 39, one has it at the 38, and they're going to spot it at the 43 and the 44. They're going to put it at the 44, and let's see what they do here.
4th and 1 here. You know, it's 21-0. It's trying to get that momentum back on your side.
We're going to get a measurement.
You know, you're going to try to get that momentum back on your side. I would try to go for a hard count here. Try to go for 2. If that doesn't work, call a timeout or go straight into a quick punt.
The ball is on the near side to us, and we're looking pretty much dead on, and I think they're going to be about an inch short. Well, my eyes aren't the best, so don't trust me. So here come the chain gang. They're going to set it. They're going to pull it tight, and they're going to be short. We got an official right in our way, so I can't see how much, but I'm guessing it's a chain link or 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks about 2 to 3 from my angle, but
so
again,
it's going to be 4th and inches at the 44-yard line. 7:33 left to play, and I'm with you. I go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
You got nothing to lose. It's 21-0. And now I do know this. I'm not sure that going right up the middle is the play call.
No, I would not. I would go back to that quick. That quick worked really well.
So the big bruising tailback, Drew Delp, is behind Hall. He's on a knee right now. They do have a receiver up top and down here near side. It's going to be a keeper by Hall. He's going to go off right tackle, and he's going to get it by a lot. It's going to be a gain of, they're going to give him 3 to the 46-yard line for the Glenoak first down.
Yeah, and we got a Glenoak equal down here, it looks like.
Well, that'll give everybody a chance to catch their breath, but great play call there by, you mentioned Brian Gamble, the new offense coordinator here for the Eagles, and Coach Dennison right off the right tackle. And Hall was just looking for an opening and fell forward, gain of 2 or 3, and it's a first down.
Yeah, it's one of those moments as an offensive coordinator here, you're going to, it's one of those bend, don't break kind of things. They show them that we're still going to put up a fight no matter what the score is. We don't care who they are. We're still going to do what we can do for our home fans tonight.
Well, we have an Eagle down, and while they tend to him, we will take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
And back here at Bob Cummings Field, Hall drops back to pass up on the left side, and it's caught by Cadron Sanders. And Saunders is going to get all the way down to the 15-yard line, and a 35-yard pass coming out of the injury timeout by Jamal Hall to Cadron Saunders.
Yeah, way to catch that DB sleeping back there. Yeah, that was a perfect time ball. Enough air, enough distance.
That's the first time we've seen the Eagles really try to stretch over the top, and a good completion there, and it's a big first down. And Glenoak, just like that, is inside the end zone. This is going to go to Snell, or Chrissy, I should say.
Chrissy was met by a pack of Tigers there.
Feaster and company. 18-8, and Braylon Gamble is in there, and nowhere to go. Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line.
I mean, what a wall to be met by two Feaster brothers.
Yeah.
Who are sitting at 6'3", 240 pounds, solid muscle.
Braden, the senior, and Braden, the junior, both Hoban transfers. So 6:23 left to play, 10 seconds on the play clock. Glenoak's going to get set. They got 3 guys down here near side. It is Hall. He's going to fire it over to 14 Saunders. Saunders is going to make a guy miss, and he's going to get up to the 10-yard line, but the penalty flag's going to come out. Now, this might be a face mask, but it also might be a hold. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, number 24, Vincent from the Tigers defense here, misread that play, and if he didn't, he would have had that interception.
Yep, that was a dangerous pass, but when it's all said and done, they're going to get number 6, Tamarian Patterson, with a hold, and that's going to bring them back. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and so it's going to go to the 30-yard line, or 20-yard line, excuse me. So it'll be 2nd and 12 from the Glenoak 20-yard line. Cadron Saunders is going to go up top. Tamarian Patterson in the slot. Evan Chrissy down here near side. Snell and Hall are in the backfield. Snap is going to go to Hall. He's looking left side, and he's going to fire it up, and it's going to be cut for the touchdown. Kadron Saunders. A 20-yard touchdown pass from Jamal Hall to Kadron Saunders, and Glenoak strikes back with the touchdown.
Saunders doing a great job getting past that DB again for another great pass to end up in the end zone to put the Golden Eagles back on the scoreboard here.
And that was man-on-man coverage with Chase White, and that's the second time that he just got behind White and just beat him to the football. Number 20, Joey Kelly, is lined up to kick. The hold is going to be number 4, David Hawk. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 5:41 left to play here in the first half, it's the Massillon Tigers 21 and the Glenoak Golden Eagles 7. We will take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
This is head coach Nate Moore from the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
Well, welcome back to Glenoak. Couple scores for you. Green 14, Talmadge 7, Worcester 14, Alliance 12. Lake is up 13-0 on Boardman. McDonald over Malvern 20-8. Hudson over Jackson 20-14. The Indians of Northwest over Marlington 17-7. Streetsboro 14, Manchester 7. And back here, Ryan, great response by the Glenoak offense. The first time they got a first down, and it's the first time they find pay dirt.
Hey, like I said, bending but do not break.
This is going to be a short kick. It's going to be returned by Malone from the 10-yard line. He's going to get 15, 20, 25, up to the 27-yard line. And for the first time, Massillon offense is going to come out on their side of the field. And the score is 21-7. 5:33 left to play here in the second quarter.
In the last couple offensive drives from the Massillon Tigers, we have seen run, with 2 touchdowns from Sayer Owens from going to Michigan State, and then Feetster going to Oregon, bouncing back with that last touchdown for them last drive.
Geo Jackson on the near side, Devontae Malone up top, Riviera in the slot. And he's looking. Rasmus Haynes is going to throw, looking, and he's going to be brought down. It's a sack for the Glenoak defense, and that's Chris McDaniels who gets in there, and Haynes had nowhere to go, and it's going to be a loss of 11. They're going to put him all the way back at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that Chris McDaniels did a great job sneaking in there. The quarterback was locked on a receiver, waiting for him to break the DB.
Good coverage there by Tamarian Patterson. So this is going to be Xavier Owens on the left side. He's going to get to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's a 45, 40, 35. It's a great run by Xavier Owens, but there's laundry on the field, and that one's coming back. They're going to get the left tackle or the tight end on a hold, and that's going to negate the gain of 40 by Xavier Owens.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you got to be dangerous about. Yes, it was a nice blocking, but you got to watch how you extend your arm. If you extend it too much, they're going to get you.
Well, that one was more than just extension. He tackled the guy, and so they're going to bring it back, and that's going to put the ball at the. They're still walking back. 16, 15. It's going to be the 14-yard line. And the line of the gain is the Tiger 38-yard line. So that's going to be 2nd and 24 with 4:40 left to play here in the first half. Rasmus Haynes in the shotgun. He's got Owens to his left. And this is going to be a handoff to number 20, Gary Yeager. Yeager's going to get up to the 25-30, 35-40, makes the guy miss, 45-50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Massillon. It's going to be a 76-yard touchdown by Gary Yeager as he just danced around until he found an opening, and he's going to explode down the sideline and in the end zone for the Tigers.
Yeah, Massillon's running game is running rampant with all of their running backs getting touches and all of their running backs getting a touchdown here in the first half.
Every running back that's touched the ball for the Tigers has found the end zone. And by the way, they have a couple more that we haven't even seen yet. And so 4:18 left to play. It's 27-7 Massillon. And here goes Mateo Herrera. The kick is up and the kick is good. And so we are at 28-7 with 4:18 left to play. We will take one more quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Glenoak. A couple scores for you. Hudson 28, Jackson 14. Reno, the dynamic player for the Hudson Explorers, his fourth touchdown of the game. Here, Herrera's going to kick it off, and it's going to be returned by, I didn't see the number there, but he's going to get up to the 16-yard line. I think that's Patterson or Saunders. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Glenoak offense. The Northwest Indians and Marlington do battle. 12-yard pass from Tyler Walter makes it 17-14 with 34 seconds left to play. Worcester 21, Alliance 6. That game's on 13:10 WDPN. It's now halftime. Northwest 17, Marlington 14. We have 4:13 left to play in the first half. Glenoak's offense back out there. Jamal Hall in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Snell, and he's going to be up on the left side to the 20, 21-yard line. Good pickup of 4 there on first down. Braden Feaster with the stop for the Tiger defense. 2nd and 6.
We've heard his name a lot on the defensive side of the ball this game so far.
Last week, Feaster 6 tackles, 2 TFLs. A season ago, 133 tackles, 39 TFLs, 13 sacks. And that is why the Oregon Ducks are interested in him. Jamal Hall with Chrissy in motion. And this is going to go to Snell. He's going to go left side, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. And guess who? Braden Feaster waiting for him, and they're going to get to the 21-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 5 for this Glenoak offense.
I tell you what, this offense from the Glenoak team would be really great. One thing they need to work on is the handoff to Snell. They are holding the ball way too long between each other.
Now they're trying to read the DN there, but when you got Feaster, and Kohler,
you don't got that time to read it.
You don't got time. You got to get it out of there. So here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Glenoak offense. And they're going to hand it off to Snell, and he's going to be chopped down. And he's still got those legs churning. He'll get to the 22. But that's not going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be 4th and 4 with 2:30 left to play here in the first half. We have not seen the punt team come on yet. I think Coach Dennison may run the clock down here and call timeout. They still have, well, scoreboard doesn't tell me.
Yeah, you know, last time we had this happen, they went for it and it worked out for them by getting that touchdown.
Yeah, I got a short field here, though. I don't know if we want to go for it.
I wouldn't go for it here.
They're going to call timeout, and that's exactly what they do. There's 2 minutes on the game clock.
I think Matt Dennison waiting right there was just hey, let's try to take some time away from the Massillon offense so they can't score again.
They don't need much time, though. What we've seen on offense so far here for the Massillon Tigers. And so with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half, Ryan, what are you doing here? 4th and 4, deep on your side of the field. Ball's at the 22 of Glenoak.
You got to punt that away, and you got to hope that your punter gets a nice bounce and it pins them back, and rely on your defense to stop them so they don't score again. But like you said, it has not taken the Massillon offense much to score. I think the most offensive plays they've had is 4 in a series.
They had that long drive last time, but other than that, it's been tough sledding for Glenoak. Meanwhile, Massillon is quickly been moving down the field. So both teams will break the huddle here. 2 minutes exactly. And Glenoak has 1 timeout remaining. And we're going to see the punter. Now, they have not had a great process here from snap, hold, and punt on their first 2 punts. So let's see what they can do here. It is Malone back to return. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Good end over end. It's going to go to the 45-yard line. It's going to be Malone. He's to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Cuts it back, and he's drilled at the 35-yard line. Once again, the Massillon offense will start with a short field.
You know, short field, long field. I think no matter what they do, as long as they got their running backs, they're going to be in good position.
Yeah, that was Devontae Malone, the 6 foot 185 senior. Really the first real touch we've seen him have here today. The Ohio State commit a season ago, 34 receptions for 498 yards and 7 scores. But he's getting it done on the punt return there. He got a return of 18 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Glenoak 35-yard line. 1:47 left to play. Rasmus Haynes is in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, look for Gio Jackson, and it's going to be caught, and he's going to be wrestled down at the 28-yard line. So quick pass there to Gio Jackson, but the Glenoak defense was there to swarm and hold him to a gain of 3.
Massillon looking for that tight end there. You know, met by a couple Glenoaks, trying to really make sure they don't score before half here.
1:14 left to play. It's going to be a handoff to Owens. He's going to cut back to the left side to the 25, 15, 20. He's dragging a Glenoak Eagle down to the 8-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Massillon offense. A nice run there by Xavier Owens. Nothing going on the right side. Cut it back up the middle and found a crease, and it's a gain of 22, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
Yes, Xavier Owens, Michigan State commit, knocking on the doors of his 3rd touchdown of this evening.
So Massillon's going to go bunch tight, and Rasmus Haynes is going to pass for it. He's looking for Gio Jackson, and it's intercepted. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. There's some confusion. The Glenoak sideline is telling him to take it back, but the official is blowing it dead. It's an interception by number 6, Tamarion Patterson, in the end zone, but now we're going to see if they're going to say that he stepped out. Is it a touchback or a safety?
You know,
they're going to give him a touchback.
That's one of those I wish we had a replay right now.
He was in bounds.
Because he was definitely in. And that's upsetting for the Glenoak fans over here. Because he was going to the house.
He was going to house that. So when it's all said and done, Rasmus Haynes looking for Gio Jackson, And number 6, Tamarion Patterson, just out-jumped him, took the ball down, and the officials say that he stepped out of bounds in the corner of the end zone. From our vantage point, it didn't look like he did, but they're going to give him a touchback. And so now Glenoak's going to get the ball, 44 seconds left to go, down 3 scores. They get the ball coming out of the half. If I'm Glenoak, we're going to try and get something going on offense here. And so here is Jamal Hall. He is going to hand it off to Snell. There is just nowhere to go as number 3, Sebastian Harper, was in hot pursuit. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 26 seconds and counting, and they'll probably take one more shot. They're actually going to give him a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12. The ball's going to be at the 18-yard line.
10 seconds here. They might not get this play off.
I don't think they're going to. I think Coach Dennison and company are going to go to the locker room with the 28-7 score, as clock will run out. So we are at halftime here at Bob Cummings Field. It's the Massillon Tigers 28, the Glenoak Golden Eagles 7. We will take a break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network, and we will be back.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit MassillonMuseum.org.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Hi, I'm Rodney Newtrunder with Home Appliance Company in Massillon, Ohio. For 3 generations, our family has had the privilege of serving families throughout our community. And because of your support, we're honored to be voted among the top 3 in the 2026 Community Choice Awards. That recognition means the world to us because it comes from our neighbors. If you're shopping for a new appliance, replacing one that's worn out, or simply looking for honest advice, we'd love to help. Stop by Home Appliance Company in Massillon, Ohio, and see why local families have trusted us for generations.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
For 50 years, Canton Christian Home has empowered seniors to live life fully through compassionate housing, assisted living, and skilled nursing care. Join us for our upcoming Swiss steak dinner September 19th and special 50th anniversary events this fall. Visit CantonChristianHome.org for more details. Every donation supports quality care and residents facing financial hardship. To learn more, schedule a tour, or support our mission, call Lauren Cook at 330-430-5145.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
More football action coming up in just a few moments. Right now, it's time for your halftime news. Service of CSE Federal Credit Union. A 4-year-old girl found walking alone in Canton Township is back with her parents. The Stark County Sheriff's Office says the child was found Friday morning in the 4700 block of Cleveland Avenue South. Deputies say she appeared to be nonverbal. Canton police officer David Walgamont was killed in a 2-vehicle crash November 10th, and now the driver involved will spend 44 more days in jail. 34-year-old Garth Haynes of Canton pleaded no contest Thursday in Canton Municipal Court. Judge Earl Wise sentenced Haynes to 90 days with half suspended after finding him guilty of vehicular manslaughter. Haynes also received 2 years of probation, 100 hours of community service, and a 2-year driving suspension. Crash happened on Cherry Avenue Southeast in snowy and icy conditions. 4 automated speed cameras now issuing tickets in East Canton. The cameras are on East and West Nassau Street, North Wood Street, and Lincoln Street Southeast. A traffic study found about 1,500 vehicles a day were traveling at least 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. The warning period ended July 8th, and the fine is $175. Officers review the photo and video before a ticket is mailed. 5 Massillon Township firefighters have been promoted to new leadership positions. Trustees approved 12-year veteran Christopher Hallis and his father, 30-year veteran David Hallis, as full-time captains at $29.05 an hour. 5-year veterans Travis Barton, Alexandria Brown, and Daniel Riggs were promoted to full-time lieutenants. The appointments are retroactive to August 22nd. Dan Flowers will step down as president and CEO of the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank December 31st. After 23 years with the organization, more than 500 million pounds of food have been distributed to people facing hunger under Flowers' leadership. The food bank says Executive Vice President Katie Carver-Reed will succeed him January 1st. The board unanimously elected Reed, who's worked at the food bank for nearly 15 years. Flowers became CEO in 2003. More than 6,000 cases of cyclosporiasis have now been reported across Ohio this year. The Ohio Department of Health says 189 new cases were reported this week, a 55% drop from the week before. The outbreak peaked in late July with more than 1,400 new cases in 1 week. Residents in parts of Plain Township should expect mosquito spraying this week. The Stark County Health Department says crews will spray after 8 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Tuesday's area is between Mount Pleasant and Amarillo Streets. Wednesdays between Wicker and McDowell. And Thursdays between 29th and 36th Streets Northeast. Spraying could be postponed for rain, high winds, or cold temperatures. Beekeepers should take precautions to protect their hives. A new 16,000 square foot indoor riding arena coming to Pegasus Farm in Marlboro Township. A groundbreaking ceremony was held Wednesday for the project, which will expand therapeutic equestrian programs. The new facility will serve veterans and first responders, vulnerable youth, adults with disabilities, and people facing mental health challenges. Completion expected early next year. No spectators or fair workers were hurt after a semi crashed through a barrier at the Portage County Randolph Fair Thursday night. The incident happened around 11 during a grandstand event. Fair officials say a pro street semi broke away from the pulling sled and continued through the barrier at the end of the track. The driver was taken to a local hospital for evaluation and treatment. Newly released documents are raising questions about the decision to vent and burn tank cars following the 2023 train derailment in East Palestine. Models reportedly show the operation could expose nearly 18,000 people to harmful levels of phosgene, with more than 1,900 residents in possible death zones. By comparison, an explosion of the remaining cars was projected to place 29 people in death possible zones. The burn was ordered after one tank car's temperature increased 3 degrees, but investigators say the temperature dropped 12 degrees just before the operation and was trending downward. The NTSB later concluded there was no imminent danger requiring the vent and burn. More than 900 pages of documents also indicate the public and officials at the scene were not given the projections. A police officer will be stationed at the Knox School Building Monday when it reopens after a threat investigation. West Branch School District closed the facility Wednesday after 3 online comments threatened violence at the building. Sebring police and the FBI searched a Sebring home and detained one person for questioning. Investigators still trying to determine who made the threats and whether criminal charges will be filed. A Masery woman will be sentenced at a later date after pleading guilty in Trumbull County Court. 37-year-old Courtney DeJulia was charged with 3 counts of child endangering. 2 others were also charged. The children's father, Mark Morrison, will have another hearing Wednesday. A grandmother, Nancy Dixon, pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor count and was sentenced to 1 year of probation. Police say a 4-year-old was walking around a neighborhood in March wearing only a diaper. Other children and a dog were found in the family's home in conditions described as deplorable. A new contract will give teachers in the Youngstown School District a 3% pay increase. The Board of Education approved the 2-year agreement with the Youngstown Education Association Tuesday. It runs through June 2028. District officials say the raises are covered by the current financial forecast for the next 3 years. The forecast shows a projected deficit in the 4th year. More high school football coming up in just a few moments. This has been your halftime news, a service of CSE Federal Credit Union.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit MassillonMuseum.org.
And that's the end of the first half. The score, your financial stress 50, your wallet 0, and your checking account requesting some second half adjustments.
Great teams make adjustments and come back stronger. If you're in need of a new financial partner, it's time to make a change too. At CSE Federal Credit Union, we're here to help you win with your finances. Whether you're working on paying down debt, building savings, or planning for what's ahead, our team's ready to help you make your next play. Kick off your financial future at CSE Federal Credit Union and work with a team that delivers banking that means more.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family. Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings. 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me?
Order your Fantasy Football League draft party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Gianninos.com.
You're listening to High School Football presented by Sarshone Auto Group on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Glenoak High School here in Canton, Ohio. You can hear the Glenoak marching band in the background. We'll get some scores from around the Federal League in Stark County. A surprising one so far, halftime, the Canton-McKinley Bulldogs 8, St. Ed's 8. St. Ed's was heavily favored in that one, but at the half, all tied up. Here it's Massillon 28, Glenoak 7. Up at Medina, it is Medina 7, Hoover 6. Hudson 35, Jackson 21. Lake 13, Boardman 0 at the half. Perry 27, St. Vincent St. Mary nothing. Green 20, Talmadge 7. Sandy Valley's down 14-7 at Norton. East Canton 8, Western Reserve 6. West Branch 7, New Philly 7. Minerva 27, Springfield nothing at the half. Tuslaw 14, Chippewa 13. Central Catholic 12, Mogador 0 at the half. Northwest 17, Marlington 14 at the half.
What are they getting there? Canal Fulton.
McDonald 28, Malvern 14. Worcester 21, Alliance 12.
Yeah, that game's a homecoming game for Worcester head coach Ray Leak, who was a Alliance grad and a Mount Union grad, coming back to play at his alma mater at Caird Stadium, home of the Purple Raiders.
Home of the Purple Raiders, for sure. So here we have Massillon 28 and Glenoak 7. Trying to pull up a couple more things here. Let's look ahead to next week here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network. As always, we'll bring 7 games to you on the FM Q92 with Sam Bryan and Ryan Bevere. We have Wadsworth and Jackson on AM 1310 WDPN, Streetsboro and Alliance. I had that game last year, and Alliance went up to Streetsboro and really they beat them pretty good.
I think that series is 1-1 right now.
It was a shocking. I mean, Streetsboro's a pretty good football team. They were on like a 14-game home win streak, and Alliance just ran it right through them. Surprising one there. So we'll have that one next week as the Streetsboro comes to Alliance. And Canton Central Catholic Northwest, Minerva versus Sandy Valley, Hoover hosting Garfield Heights, Canton South will host Akron East, and Perry will host Harding. And with it being Labor Day weekend, this Glenoak Golden Eagle team will be at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium as part of the HBCU Hall of Fame Classic. And so Saturday night, it'll be the Glenoak Golden Eagles and Cleveland Heights here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
think that's going to be on Saturday night.
So we will step away one more time and take a quick break, and we'll come back with some first half reactions and get ready for the second half here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit MassillonMuseum.org.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings. 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me?
Order your Fantasy Football League draft party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Gianninos.com.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
This is head coach Nate Moore for the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
Welcome back to Canton, Ohio, as we are ending the halftime festivities here at Bob Cummings Field. Of course, Coach Bob Cummings, the head coach for the Massillon Tigers, and then he had a stint as a head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes and came back to Stark County, and he was the head coach of the Glenoak Golden Eagles. So the little common denominator there for both Massillon and Glenoak and Coach Bob Cummings.
What a great throwback game for him right now, watching both teams play.
Coach Cummings came back early 90s and battled cancer, sadly passed away. His son took over. Then went to Fred Thomas and a number of other great coaches here at Glenoak. They've had some good teams over the years. Grew up watching them over at Fawcett Stadium back when that was their home field with the Foxes and the Heartlines and Briante Dunn and company over the years. Lots of talent for this Glenoak team. Well, here we're going to put 3 more minutes back on the clock so the teams can finish warming up. So, Ryan, both teams in the locker room making adjustments for this Glenoak offense. They finally got something going on their second to last drive there and were able to find the end zone. Had an interception on defense there that I thought they should be able to take back, but the officials blew it dead. So if you're Coach Dennison there in the locker room, what's your halftime adjustment here to get something going against this Massillon defense?
Okay, well, like you said, if I was Matt Dennison right now for the Glenoak Golden Eagles, I would change my offense up here. The run game is not working the greatest. The handoff between quarterback and running back had been a little sloppy, had been a little delayed. I think it's time to go back out to that fast-paced offense with the little hitches, with the little pitches, and then dipping it out where we've seen Patterson beating White out there with the DB. I think it's time to get those guys and get those core of your skill guys involved in the game.
So same thing, if you're Coach Nate Moore in the locker room, you're happy about 28 points. What adjustments are you making at halftime there?
Yeah, Nate Moore, Massillon Tigers, if I was there, I'd be more than defense. From so far the offense, it's been every drive has been successful with the touchdown. So I would go back to my defense where the DBs is getting beat there, slacking off a little bit, just bettering up my defense, trying to get home and trying to get out of here quickly. They can go party. They can go to their Massillon downtown and have fun with their fans.
Yep, they're looking forward to that for sure. We're getting ready here for the second half. And halftime score update for you. Number 44 for the Hudson Explorers, Reno Ferrari, at the half, 5 touchdowns. And it is a 42-21 lead for Hudson. All right, here is the second half and the opening kickoff. And it is right in front of Saunders. He's going to let it roll. And it's going to be picked up by the Massillon Tigers. And I don't think Saunders fully realized what was going on. That's a live football.
Yeah, it's a live football. Nope, he did not touch it. He just kind of watched it go by.
It doesn't matter if he touched it or not. It did not go into the end zone. That's a live ball the moment it hits or crosses the 10 yards off of the kick there. And so a disastrous start on special teams. And now the Glenoak defense is going to have to come out as Rasmus Haynes and company, already leading 28-7, will now come out, and they're going to have the ball at the 6-yard line of the Eagles, and it's going to be a handoff. Then before that, we're going to get a dead ball false start. Back them up a little bit. 11:57 on the clock. And it'll be first and goal now from the 11-yard line for this Massillon offense.
I mean, trailing 21 points, that is not a way you want to come out the second half and start.
Is
just watching a live ball go right
disastrous. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. I don't know if he thought maybe it would roll out of bounds and they would get the penalty, but it was at the numbers, so nowhere near the sideline.
Never chance it.
So here is Rasmus Haynes. He's going to flick it to Owens, who's going to dance around and drag an Eagle defender to the 8-yard line. And so a nice pickup of 4 there for Xavier Owens. And it'll be second and goal from the 8-yard line.
As we mentioned, that first half, Owens having a great first half of this game with 2 touchdowns.
Gio Jackson up top, George Riviera down here at the bottom. And 22, Landon Hose is the tight end. Deshaun Williams here on the left side of the line. And Owens is going to be behind Rasmus Haynes. Haynes is going to roll to his right, and the pass is deflected by Marcus Hall, and it's going to hit the turf. The Tigers are fortunate there that it wasn't another interception, as Marcus Hall, the Sam linebacker, got his hand up and deflected the pass. And it'll be third and goal from the 8-yard line with 11:13 here to play here in Canton.
Yeah, Massillon offense taking a little bit of time here, getting some plays in.
Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Now they get quick to the line. Owens is in to the left side of Haynes. Haynes is going to take the snap, fake the handoff, fire it over the middle, and he overthrew the 6'6" Deshaun Williams, which is not easy to do. But that pass is incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. And after getting the ball at the 8-yard line, the Massillon offense has been able to do nothing with it. It'll be 4th and goal. And I believe we're going to see the kicker, Mateo Herrera.
Matt Dennison on the sideline now can take a little breather with that little mishap, not costing much, just 3 points.
Definitely could have been worse there. All things considered, they start inside your 10-yard line and to keep them to a field goal opportunity. So here is Herrera. Snap, the kick, and it is good. And with 11:07 left to play here in the third quarter, it is the Massillon Tigers 31, Glenoak 7. We will take a quick break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit MassillonMuseum.org.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
Welcome back to Glenoak. Well, let's try this again. The Glenoak kick return unit is out there after a disastrous turnover on the last one. And Herrera's kick is going to go to Saunders again. He's going to get it at the 4. He returns it up to the 15, and the ball comes out. There's a fumble on the play, and the Tigers fall on it.
That was one of those picture-perfect tackles.
Oh.
The helmet coming in and the arm going through. You got to hold on to that rock a little better, but Saunders coming out having a rough start to the second half with letting the ball go last time when they kicked KOR, and now here.
I did not see who the hit was, but it looked like Braden Feaster was the one that picked it up. And Massillon is going to go right back on offense, 1st and 10 from the Glenoak 12-yard line. Already leading 31-7. It's 11:01 here in the third quarter, and Glenoak already has 2 turnovers. Massillon has had all of their snaps inside the 15. This is going to be a handoff to Owens on the left side. 10, 5, and he's drilled at the 1-yard line. Drew Delp is going to make a touchdown-saving tackle, the Mike linebacker, and it'll be 1st and goal for Massillon at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he did a great job getting that last effort tackle right there, stopping the touchdown. But
Massillon is going to go right back, and they're going to hand it off to Owens. He's going to cut right side and into the end zone. No. Yeah, touchdown. One official was about to spot him, but the far official says he got in. So Massillon with the quick snap, hand off to Xavier Owens, and he's going to scamper in for 1 and into the end zone. It's his 3rd touchdown of the day, and with 10:52 left to play, it's Massillon 37, Glenoak 7. And if you're Glenoak, the absolute worst thing that could have happened is turnovers. And they did it twice in 45 seconds. And the end result is 10 points for the Massillon offense as the kick is good. And it is now 38-7 with 10:52 left to play here in the third quarter. We will take a quick break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Order Giannino's Family Feast and make it your Fantasy League Draft Feast. You get a large 16-inch one-topping pizza made with the freshest ingredients and toppings, 8 pieces of chicken and JoJo's, and a pint of coleslaw. Hey, maybe order more than one, huh? Now pick your players, create your teams, and tell your opponents, you want a piece of me?
Order your Fantasy Football League Draft Party food from Giannino's. For a location near you, go to Giannino's.com.
This is head coach Nate Moore for the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
Well, surely it can't happen 3 times in a row.
I don't know. They say, 3rd time's a charm.
There is a full moon. We're staring right at it. So
anything can happen in Stark County football.
And Christie are back to return at their 5-yard line. Pereira's going to kick it deep. And this is a squib kick, and it's going to be dropped, but picked up by 12. That's Kalon Walker, and he's going to get up to the 27-yard line. So Massillon says, you know what, let's see if you can handle this one. And Walker kind of bobbled it, but finally was able to pull it in, and Kalen Walker gets it to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Glenoak offense.
You know, I wonder if you're Patterson, if you just took a little deep breath like, whew, thank goodness it's not coming to me right now.
Yeah, Saunders and Patterson.
Saunders, I meant.
Got a little break there. And when it's all said and done, 1st and 10 for Glenoak here at the 28-yard line. Here's the handoff to Snell. He's going to go right side, and there's just nothing going. Sebastian Harper, Braden Feaster, Bryden Feaster, Joe Carter, all there. It's a gain of 3 when it's all said and done. 2nd and 7 as Snell fell forward there. Was able to get 3. And now there's going to be an official's timeout. Looks like Snell needs some help tying his shoe. So.
Now, just so you guys know, it's 37-7. With that being said, in the second half, it is continuous clock here.
So that extra point was no good. Looked like they signaled it was good, but here's Hall. He's going to drop back and pass. He's got a guy open, and he dropped it. Tamarian Patterson was wide open at the Tiger 45-yard line, and it went right through his hands.
Middle of the field, wide open.
He would still be running.
Closest guy to him was 15 yards away.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Glenoak offense. And nothing going right here in the second half for Glenoak.
Yeah, they come out a little struggling.
So
hopefully get that offense rolling right here.
8:40 left to play. Ball at the 32-yard line, 3rd and 7. Hall back to pass. Pressure on that right side. He's going to just fling it out of there. And the closest receiver was number 1, Evan Chrissy. And it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down, pin down. You know, giving Massillon another great field position. They've only had one offensive drive that went past the 50-yard line tonight. And that play went for 70-something yards.
Yeah, they had one bad possession. They got the ball up there 25. They got a big play and then a holding, and it brought them back to the 24-yard line. And what did they do? Well, 76-yard touchdown run. But here, it's 4th down for Glenoak. The ball's on the ground. The punter gets hit, and it's picked up by the up man. It doesn't matter. It's going to be Massillon ball at the 20-yard line. And there's all sorts of casualties in the backfield. The punter's down. There's 2 Massillon Tigers down. And the up man for Glenoak fell on the football. And there's been all sorts of special teams miscues for the Eagles tonight. We've already seen a bobbled snap on a punt, a partially blocked punt, and this one never got to the punter. And so Massillon is going to start at the 21-yard line. Their 3rd possession of the half. They've started at the 8, the 11, and the 21 of Glenoak. So here is Haynes, handoff to Owens, left side. He goes off left tackle, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he scampers out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Xavier Owens doesn't even look like he's trying. He is just gliding on air, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Yeah, they keep changing the number off the town marker, but it is 1st and goal. They're going to say he went out at the 6.
You know, I'm going to say I'm going to hate seeing that guy in some green and white in the coming years when he goes to Michigan State.
So here comes Tiger offense. 6:50 left to go. This is going to go to Owens. He's going to go right side. He's going to try to get to the edge. He can't, but he cuts it back and into the end zone. His 4th touchdown of the day, and we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after it. It looks like Deshaun Williams threw a Glenoak defender into the band, but it is going to be, for the moment, a touchdown as Xavier Owens tried to get to the corner, couldn't get there, cut it back and into the end zone for the touchdown. The penalty flag came out afterwards. It's going to be 84 to Sean Williams with unnecessary roughness. They're going to check with Coach Dennison on how he would like to adjudicate this.
Personal foul. Offense number 84. Result of the play is a touchdown. Glenoak has chosen to enforce it on a kickoff.
Well, like we told you, it was a touchdown by Owens. A personal foul by Deshaun Williams after the play. He took his, almost like the scene from The Blind Side, he blocked the DB but wouldn't stop, and he threw him into the Massillon band. And so Glenoak has chosen to apply that to the kickoff. So Herrera will have the extra point, and this one is good. So with 6:23 left to play, it's Massillon 44, Glenoak 7. We will take a break on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a pharmacy that puts you first? Choose Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon, your locally owned neighborhood pharmacy. Proudly serving our community for over 30 years. Experienced, friendly same-day service, convenient delivery, and an easy-to-use drive-through window. At Medicab Pharmacy, you're more than a customer, you're a neighbor. Stop by today or transfer your prescriptions and discover the hometown difference at Medicab Pharmacy in Massillon.
Looking for a grooming salon that puts your pet's safety first? Suddy Buddies Grooming is a co-op pet grooming salon in Massillon, located behind Margarita's Mexican Grill. We provide compassionate grooming for dogs, cats, and some exotic pets. The services include full-service grooming, bathing, nail trimming, and breed-specific styling. Book your appointment today at suddybuddies.co. Suddy Buddies Grooming, where happy pets come first. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for their monthly breed discounts.
Oh, welcome back here to Bob Cummings Field. It is Massillon 44, Glenoak 7. Because of the personal foul, Massillon will kick off from their 25-yard line, and it's going to go to the 20, and it'll go out of, oh, it stayed inbounds. So it's going to be picked up at the 5-yard line. 10, and he gets hit, and that is Cadron Saunders, who's just having a nightmare of a day. Now, I'm with him on that one. That one looked like it was going to kick out of bounds. So he let it roll down the sideline, but it then spun back in. And so despite the personal foul, Glenoak will start at their 13-yard line. Lake up 13-0 in the fourth quarter. Alliance 26, Worcester 20. Green 21-7. So here is Snell. He'll go to the left side, and Feaster are in the backfield. Number 18, Braden Feaster, and number 8, Bryden Feaster. A loss of 1. It'll be second down. .5:15 left to play here in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 11 for this Glenoak offense. Hall's going to throw it out to the outside, caught by Sanders, and he's going to get to the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 7.
This is what
3rd and 5.
This is what Glenoak's going to need to do. It's kind of a little late in the game right now, but they got to get something rolling. Looking for week 3, looking for that Saturday night game. Let's get something rolling here with a fast-paced offense.
So they're going to get up to the line. Hall with Snell in the backfield. Chrissy on the near side. Saunders on the far side. Chrissy's going to go in motion. And Hall's going to be looking on the left, and there's just no one there. And it's going to be incomplete. Hall was just in life preservation mode. He threw the ball out of there, and it's going to be 4th down.
You can tell the Glenoak offense here is all new moving parts on this offense, with Brian Campbell coming over from Sandy Valley, Matt Dennison joining the staff this year as a head coach. Just a lot of moving parts early in the season.
So 3:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Massillon 44, Glenoak 7. And once again, the Glenoak punter will be on, and this has been an adventure all night. This one's a high snap. He's able to pull it in. He gets the kick down, and it's going to be fair caught by Braden Malone at the Glenoak 44-yard line.
Again, another offensive possession from Massillon with short field advantage.
So we'll take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
Back here in Glenoak. And the Massillon offense will start at the 43-yard line. And we're going to see a new quarterback for the Massillon offense. It's going to be number 10, Manny Patterson, the senior, 5'11", 145. Patterson was the starter for last season. And the last thing you want to see if you're a Massillon Tiger is an injured O-lineman, and that's going to be Davion Floyd, who hobbles off to the side. So Massillon's going to start to empty the bench. Number 13. Oh, they must have two 13s because that's not Rasmus Haynes. No, it's 83. All right, and number 20, Gary Yeager, is going to go to the outside. He's going to get to the 25 and up to the 30-yard line, and that'll be a Massillon first down as we approach 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Also into the game for Massillon, number 83, Ricardo Parker, the 5'8" sophomore. Looking ahead for Massillon, they will host the NFL Academy next weekend from London. That same team is playing Akron Hoban tonight. They get Massillon next week and IMG Academy the following week.
What a schedule that is.
So Massillon will hand it off here as Manny Patterson with the handoff. It'll go on the right side, and he'll be snuffed out at the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8, as we are at 1:30 left to play here in the third quarter.
You know what a great job right now from the Massillon team, getting a lot of these young guys in, getting some guys that need some touches on the ball, getting some film on these guys, see how they're going to handle under Friday night pressure.
Well, like I mentioned, Patterson was the starter a year ago, so plenty of experience. And he's going to hand it off to Yeager. Yeager's going to get outside 20, 15, down to the 14-yard line, but the laundry comes out, and they're going to get the new left tackle. They're going to, well, it's not the new left tackle, but that's going to be Marcus Gardner. Some of the starting linemen are still in there, so Gardner was just caught with a little too much jersey on the outside there, so that negates the big run by Yeager.
Yeah, it's one of the things that sucks about the offensive lineman is, you got to watch where you hold, how you hold, and what you're going to do.
No one pays attention until you have a problem. Then you notice who the O-lineman is.
Sometimes not even that. No matter what, usually on the offense, it's usually a lineman's fault.
Yeah.
Coming from the stands.
Yep. So Patterson with the hard count. He'll look over to the sideline. There's 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. He's going to hand it off to Yeager. He's going to go right side, get to the 35 to the 30, and down to the 28-yard line. Good hard run there by Gary Yeager, the sophomore running back who's already found pay dirt today. He was the ball carrier on that 76-yard touchdown run.
Third down and 8.
Yeah.
And we are approaching the end of the third quarter. Massillon will have to snap it one more time. Number 11, Austin Pryor, checks in, the senior wideout. And Patterson on 3rd and 8 from the 28-yard line is going to drop back to pass. Looking on the right side, and just a miscommunication as he fires it long. The receiver came short, and it'll be 4th down. And I would not be surprised if we see Mateo Herrera, I should say, attempt a field goal. I was watching him pregame, and he can hit it from here. But for now, that is going to be the end of the third quarter. After 3, the Massillon Tigers 44, the Glenoak 7. We will be right back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Be sure to visit the Paul Brown Museum within the Massillon Museum to see a large Paul Brown and Massillon Tiger football 3D timeline and a new exhibit, Paul's Browns. MassMu's main gallery is filled with iconic reminders of the historic Lincoln Highway. Be sure to enjoy local history, contemporary art, and photography exhibits. Visit the shop in the Twilight Cafe. Admission is always free. To learn more about events, classes, and additional exhibits, visit MassillonMuseum.org.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
Well, we come back to Bob Cummings Field for the start of the fourth quarter. And it is Mateo Herrera who is out there. The ball's at the 28-yard line. So this will be a 45-yard attempt for the senior kicker. Xavier Owens is going to be the holder. And snap, kick is up. And it's good.
And that would have been good for about another 20 yards back.
So Mateo Herrera, the Massillon kicker, with the 45-yard field goal, makes him 2 for 2 on the season. And Massillon takes a 47-7 advantage. And we'll step away on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Tired of rising gas prices and the cost of vehicle maintenance? Let SARTA do the driving for you. Whether you're heading to work, school, shopping, or a doctor's appointment, SARTA offers safe, reliable, and affordable transportation throughout Stark County. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride while we handle the road. Plus, with convenient routes and easy trip planning, getting where you need to go has never been easier. Ride smart, ride SARTA. Visit SARTAonline.com and get moving today.
This is head coach Nate Moore for the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
We're back here at Glenoak. Running clock, so we're at 11:40. And Massillon will kick off, which has been the most adventurous part of the second half so far. And the ball will probably, thankfully, if you're a Golden Eagle, go over the head and through the end zone. No chance for disaster there. So Glenoak will take over. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 11:22 to play. We are in a running clock situation, so the clock will roll as soon as the ball is set for play.
Yeah, the clock only stops on chains of possession and injury timeouts.
So the ball is set and the official lines. And let's see who comes out for the Glenoak offense. It is going to be Jamel Hall and Leland Snell as this Glenoak team. New coaching staff trying to get some reps, and here comes Snell on the right side. And he's going to get up to the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. And there is an injured Eagle down. And we will take a quick break here on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
Don't fumble your next car purchase. Head to Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton. Their friendly team will coach you through every step, whether you're shopping for a new Chevrolet, a quality pre-owned vehicle, or coming in for service. At Buck Chevrolet in Canal Fulton, every customer is treated like the MVP. Visit Buck Chevy in Canal Fulton. Call 330-854-2216 or start your drive today at buckchevy.com.
Welcome back to Glenoak as the injured Eagle is up, not putting much weight on it, but he'll hobble off to the field, or to the sideline from the field. with 10:55 left here in the fourth quarter. That is Drew Delp, I should say, the fullback who was down. Looking at our Q92 sports scoreboard, Green 21, Talmadge 7. And here we go, back Hall, fires over on the right side. That's going to be caught by Saunders. He's going to take a hit, but that hit's going to drive him past the line to gain, and that's going to be a first down for the Glenoak offense.
And it's that offense that the Glenoak Eagles needed to do. That passing game with Saunders, Patterson, getting them more into the game.
Nice quick out pass there from Jamal Hall to Kadron Saunders, and he gets a gain of 10, and that'll be a first down to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 10:20 left to play. Glenoak, 2 guys on the near side, 1 up top, Snell in the backfield. Snell will get it, and there's just nowhere to go. The front 5 of the Tiger defense, and along with Braden Feaster and Isaac Maxmeyer, have just been plugging holes all night. Also in there, 23, Devon Veach-Williams. We start to see some other guys on defense. 29, Johnny Adams, a freshman, has checked in for the Tigers. .940 left to play, 2nd and 10. Hall back to pass, and it's going to be tipped up and incomplete.
Landon Hose trying to take that down, bring that down with the interception.
Hose or Williams, look like 23, Veach-Williams.
I was going to say it's either 22 or 23.
And either way, it's an incomplete pass.
I think you're right. I think it is 23.
Gio Vincent has come in at safety. Number 30, Devayer Adams has checked in at Mike linebacker. So we're starting to see some other Tigers get some opportunities here. And so on 3rd and 10, Hall will drop back to pass. He'll roll to his left. He'll throw across his body, and just almost an impossible pass. He was looking for either Evan Christie or 14, Kadron Saunders, but it fell in between the 2 of them. And it'll once again be 4th down, 4th and 10, with 8:30 left to play here in the 4th quarter. The Glenoak punt team will come on.
Coming in to punt for Glenoak, number 43.
Yeah, Glenoak's, again, as we keep mentioning, just on that struggle bus the first couple weeks here with new head coach, new offense coordinator, trying to get all the new systems in and out and trying to get their handoffs right.
I've been confused all night about who the punter is because we don't have a 43. But that's all right. Well, the officials blow the play dead. Encroachment on the defense. It's going to be 5 yards. That makes it 4th and 5 from the 36-yard line. And the unnamed punter will remain in there. This time standing at his 20. And we're going to get a dead ball again. It's going to be a false start on the Glenoak offensive line. And we'll go right back to where we were. And that'll make it 4th and 10 at the 31. As we yo-yo back and forth, all while the clock continues to run. There is 7:35 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, these little mistakes ain't helping nothing here. Just giving Massillon offense a better field positions.
Let's try this again. Here goes the punt, almost blocked, gets it away. Nobody back to return for Massillon. It's going to land at the 40-yard line and check up at the Tiger 39-yard line.
Yeah, for the second time tonight, the Massillon offense will start past the 50-yard line.
So Massillon with 7:15 to play. Going back to our scoreboard, Green scores again, 28-7 over Talmadge. Alliance 32, Worcester 20. McDonald 33, Malvern 8. Lake 20, Boardman nothing. Hudson 42, Jackson 21. Northwest 29, Marlington 21. Indian Valley 42, Bookville 6. Orville 29, Trinity nothing. Perry 41, St. Vincent St. Mary 0. Glenoak's going to call a timeout here. to get some things lined up. Let's check in on that McKinley score. It is third quarter. McKinley 15, Eds 8. There's 1:40 left to go. The St. Ed's Eagles ran the ball 11 times. On 3rd and 6, get connect on a 12-yard touchdown pass, and Eds leads 15-8 with 1:40 left to go in the third quarter.
Second-year head coach there as well.
Coach Renzi Parnell looking for that staple win in year 2, although most of Canton could care less what they do until week 10, as they got to get the monkey off their back and beat. 7:07 left to play. Glenoak defense is back out there, and Manny Patterson back in the backfield. Glenoak jumped off sides, and there goes the flag.
You know, that's another thing too that's been hurting this Glenoak defense.
It wasn't even a hard snap.
No, the young, unexperienced Friday night guys that are playing defensive line for this Glenoak team.
That was Anthony Kapelinitz, a 6'2", 225 senior. And it'll be 1st and 5. Patterson will hand off, and this is another running back. He'll cut to the left to the 50. He'll make a guy miss, 45 down to the 40. And that'll be a 20-yard run for number 27, Adrian Pascale.
A sophomore out there, 6'2", 185 pounds.
They are loaded. 27, Adrian Pascale. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the Golden Eagle 40-yard line. He's going to hand it right back off to Pascale. He's going to hit in the backfield. He's going to make a guy miss, get back to the line of scrimmage where he's dragged down. That'll make it 2nd and 10 as clock goes down under 6 minutes. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Eagle 40-yard line as Massillon will huddle, try to burn as much time as they can. 87, Vander Harris will check in.
You know, that's one of the best things too about having younger guys in is huddling up, taking some time off, not have to rush, no pressure really, just go out there and have fun.
It's going to be a handoff again, and he's going to have nowhere to go. As a great tackle there by, looks like 38, Aiden Bolin Richardson. Good tackle there for the young man. And that'll make it 3rd and 10 from the 40 as clock goes down under 5 minutes. 75, Bryson Hill is in there. 62, Worth Hiren on the right side of the Tiger line. Lots of freshmen, sophomores getting some playing time here.
Yeah, it's always a nice thing seeing young kids playing on a Friday night, getting that experience under their belt.
Patterson will fake it. He'll drop back to pass. He's got a guy wide open, and that is going to be number 81, Amir Jones. Jones kind of bobbled it, but he finally pulled it in, and he's going to get down to the 18-yard line. A nice play fake there by Manny Patterson, and he connects with Amir Jones, and they're going to get down inside the red zone. 4:15 left to play. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. And once again, they'll huddle back up.
Having a player come in and out, bringing the play in to let the young guys know what to do. Again, this is a nice film experience for these guys.
Here goes Patterson. Handoff on the right side to Pascale. Pascale is going to get to the 12-yard line where he's wrestled down. That'll make it 2nd and 5. Update from Canal Fulton, Northwest 36, Marlington 21. As the Indians get on the board again, 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. .320 left to play here from Bob Cummings Field on the campus of Glenoak High School in Canton, Ohio. Patterson We'll hand it off to Pasclay. Pasclay to the left side. He's going to make a guy miss. He'll get down, keep the legs turning, and he will get down to the 7-yard line, which should be enough for a Tiger first down, and it is.
They're moving the chains there.
So that'll make it 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 2:50 left to play. One thing I was surprised about in preparing for this Glenoak team is the numbers. About 70-something guys, whereas Massillon is up towards 90. And so because of that, Glenoak still got a number of starters in there, and they jumped off again. One of those aforementioned starters, the quarterback's not even ready. He can't even snap it. But it's encroachment, and now they're going to go to the 3.5-yard line.
I'm pretty sure that's 5 false.
And now
False start.
the side judge comes in and says, no, wait a minute. The center simulated a snap there, which caused him to go offside. So they're going to call a false start, which makes it now 1st and goal from the 12. We're inside of 2 minutes. Patterson comes up to the line, make the adjustment. Pasclay's behind him, and that's who's going to get the ball. And he's going to be dragged down at the 12-yard line. And that'll make it 2nd and goal from the 12. And the Tigers can take this inside of a minute if they want. As the clock continues to run, 30 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, take their time, get some plays in.
Now, you know these young guys are just...
They're loving it right now.
Well, they're loving it, and they would love a chance to get into the end zone here. So they're telling Coach, go for it. Come on, let's do something.
You know, for these young guys, getting a score right now would be winning their state championship.
That is Hunter Swain, the sophomore, going up top. This is going to be a keeper by Patterson, and he's going to go into the end zone. Manny Patterson on the quarterback keeper scampers from 12 yards in into the end zone, and it's a Massillon touchdown. There is an injured player on the play. Looks like one of the Eagle defenders in the back of the end zone. But with 58 seconds left to go, it is the Massillon Tigers 53, the Glenoak Golden Eagles 7. Well, listen to the Sam Berkwin Show daily from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, as well as the Q92 YouTube channel. Also, Mount Union football is back on AM 1310 WDPN as they kick off September 5th at 1 o'clock as they travel to Wheaton, as the Purple Raiders will be on the road, and they will be all season long on 1310 WDPN, as well as AM 1310 WDPN's Facebook and X pages. Well, the injured player is up. Herrera's kick is up, and it is good. With 49 seconds to play, it's Massillon 54, Glenoak 7, and we'll take a quick break before we come back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
What if your favorite golf course never closed? At Back 9 Indoor Golf, it doesn't. Enjoy 24/7 access to premium full swing simulators trusted by the pros. Practice before work, play after dinner, or tee up at midnight. No weather delays, just golf on your schedule. Visit theback9golf.com to book your free demo and use the promo code Q92 for a 50% off your first month. Back 9 Indoor Golf. Golf on your schedule.
Welcome back to Glenoak. It is 54-7. The Massillon Tigers are pouring it on the Glenoak Golden Eagles. And Ryan, I think we're in agreement on who the player of the game is.
Yes, sir.
It is going to be number 1, Xavier Owens.
Xavier Owens, 4 touchdowns. One heck of a performance tonight. just doing everything he can to lead his team to a victory to win tonight.
11 carries for 87 yards and 4 scores. Meanwhile, here it's going to be a free kick out of bounds. Again, Glenoak, collective sigh of relief as they don't have to return it. And so they're going to get the ball at the 40-yard line, 35-yard line, it looks like they're going to spot it at, with 24 seconds left to go. And Glenoak really doesn't even need to come out of the huddle, but they will, as the play clock is mirrored to the game clock. So Glenoak will take a snap and run a play here. And it'll go to Hall. He'll just fall on it. And a fitting end for the Glenoak offense is the bad snap, no play, and that'll do it. So your final from Bob Cummings Field. It is the Massillon Tigers 54, the Glenoak Golden Eagles 7. We will take a break and we will be right back on the Q92 Sports Radio Network.
At the Tax Professionals Incorporated in Massillon, our experienced professionals bring expertise from the IRS, Fortune 500 companies, and major accounting and tax firms. As on-site IRS enrollment agents, we provide personal and business tax planning, accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and audit representation. Whether you're an individual or a business, trust the experts who know taxes inside and out. Schedule your consultation today at thetaxprofessionalsinc.com. That's Tax Professionals Inc. in Massillon. Call or text 330-237-9369.
RG Drag, Stark County's premier career center, offers programs that prepares its students at the high school level for careers and continued education beyond high school. Upon completion, RG Drag students have an immediate opportunity to obtain a well-paying job in many exciting career fields. We offer everything from culinary, dental assisting, engineering, sports turf and landscape, welding, and so much more. Contact RG Drag to find a program and career that's the perfect fit for you. RG Drag, where careers begin.
Need concrete? Count on Huth Ready Mix and Supply for quality ready mix concrete and dependable service you can trust. Whether you're tackling a small project or a major job, Huth Ready Mix and Supply is ready to help. Visit them in Massillon or call 330-833-4191. That's Huth Ready Mix and Supply, helping you build it right from the ground up.
At the Homestead of Hartville, assisted living is about more than care. It's about living well. Residents enjoy personalized support, meaningful connections, and a community that feels like family. Rooms are available now. Schedule a tour today by calling 330-877-7700 or visit gentlebrook.org. The Homestead of Hartville, where life is enriched every day.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
This is head coach Nate Moore from the Massillon Tigers, and you're listening to high school football on the Q92 Sports Network.
Well, we welcome you back to Glenoak High School as the Massillon Tigers are victorious 54-7. We'll take a look at the scoreboard. Green 28, Talmadge 7. Alliance 32, Worcester 20. McDonald 33, Malvern 8. The Lake Blue Streaks 27, Boardman nothing, so Lake will open up 2-0. Hudson 42, Jackson 21. Jackson falls to 1-1. Northwest 36, Marlington 21, so Marlington will fall to 1-1. Indian Valley 42, Bookdale 6. Perry 41, SVSM's nothing. Medina, Hoover 18, Medina 14. Ursuline 29, Louisville 10. Canton Central Catholic 19, Mogador 8. CVCA 42, Canton South 7. Fairless 42, Waynedale 6. Alliance 26, Worcester 20. Minerva 40-0 over Springfield. here at Glenoak, it was all Massillon Tigers as they got touchdowns from Manny Patterson, Xavier Owens, Braden Feaster, Yeager, and more as they poured it on 54-7 for Glenoak. The lone score came on a pass from Jamal Hall to Kadron Saunders over the top. But for Glenoak, the story here tonight was turnovers and miscues as a number of pre-snap penalties, both on the offense and defense, as well as a muffed kickoff return, a fumbled kickoff return, a couple of muffed punts, and more. So for Coach Dennison and the Golden Eagles, they got some stuff to clean up as they get ready to head to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium to play Cleveland Heights next week. For this Massillon team, they will return home as they welcome the NFL Academy next Saturday, or Friday night, I should say. Well, for myself and Ryan Roland, we thank you for listening. This has been High School Sports on the Q92 Sports Radio Network, and we will be back next week. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.